Hey everybody, and thanks for signing in to episode 3, the last episode of this particular series where we're looking at the antiques and interior sale of September 2018. And we're going to delve into some of the auction footage soon, but first we're going to take a little walk around. Now, a customer came in the other day and he said he'd really enjoyed the first 2 episodes. So I said, have you subscribed to the channel? But he said no, that he didn't think, he wanted to see how things went first and didn't want to, commit to spending any money. I kind of took for granted that most of you would know about subscribing to YouTube channels and what that really means. There's no payment involved. I know a subscription out in the physical world you usually pay for, but on YouTube it's free. Now, it's not just antiques, of course. You can subscribe to channels and creators on almost anything you can think of, anything you're passionate about or interested in. No matter how niche it is, there's somebody out there creating exciting content for you to look at. You can find videos on any subject, gardening, DIY, cars, home interiors, anything you want. I'm currently watching creators that make videos all about photography and cinematography, try and make me better at making videos. But yeah, these first few videos have been really challenging and rewarding, and I hope you've all enjoyed them, and I certainly aim to keep making them, so I hope you keep signing in. Anyway, gonna head home now and we'll look at some of that auction footage. So we start with the Chinese Wu-size sleeve vase, so I'll roll the auction footage and we'll have a look. So first thing I see is that undershot's not very attractive. You can see that flabby jowls there in the stubble, so I think next time we do auction footage we'll try and get a more attractive angle. So yeah, this is sort of the build up to the sale. So I mean, this sale's been 3 months in preparation. It's been online for 3 weeks, and then in the last week up to the sale, it's a really nervous time, and it really starts to build in pressure until the day of the sale, where you're feeling really tense, really nervous. So at this moment now, I'm feeling pretty terrible. So I'm going through a few sort of pre-sale notes, telling people that we've got internet bids, that sort of thing, telling the internet bidders to bid quick so as not to frustrate people in the room. Yeah, so the Chinese vase, I mean, that's something I was pretty confident was going to do well, so that's the reason I put it as lot 1. I mean, if you got it as lot 1, then you can start with a bang. Oh, that's hopeful. So you get into a good rhythm. Make a start then. Lot 1 is the Chinese transitional period Wu-size sleeve vase. Internet bid starts at 600, but with a commission bid, so I can start at 7, on the book 8. Yeah, so it starts at 600 online, and that's an auto bid. That's the great thing about the-saleroom.com. If you leave an auto bid with them, the auctioneer doesn't know the top figure, which is really good for your own sort of security, because even if you could have left 10,000 on that item and the auctioneer doesn't know. Looking for 750, 850, 900, 950. So it's between the internet and a commission bid that I got. The internet beat the commission bid, and then we're to the telephone bidder. On the internet at £1,200. Looking for 1,003 on the phone. 1,300 on the phone. 1,004 with the internet. Bids on the phone then at 1,003, looking for 1,004 in the advance. At £1,300 then. All done and sure then at £1,300 on the telephone. So yeah, sold for 1,300 on the telephone. It's right there in the estimate, 1,000 to 1,500, but if you remember I said that it could make 2,000 or 3,000. So to be honest, at that moment I was feeling a little bit disappointed, but on retrospect, when I look at the prices we've had for similar vases, I think 1,300 was a good price. So overall now I'm happy. Lot 39, Chinese 19th century pear form bottle vase. So then we had the blue glazed pear-shaped vase, if you remember, had a bit of wear to the glaze. Underneath you could see how the glaze had formed. It was really thick around the foot. And I'd heard from other collectors and other dealers that people that are interested in these vases, they want absolute perfection. So the glaze is going to be perfect all the way around. And this didn't really show that. So although I liked it, I was a little bit worried going into the sale, if you remember, that those little flaws, those little idiosyncrasies might affect the price. We're a telephone bidder waiting. Let's start. £300 bottom estimate. 3 to start. £200 and if you wish. I had to go down to £200, which the internet took us up to 280.
That's 200 and bid, looking for 220 now. Bids at 200, take 20, 220, 240, 260, 280, 300 at 280.
Over to the phone, which left us waiting quite a while.
300 on the phone.
And then didn't bid.
No bid on the phone. We're at 280 then, 300 with you. 300 in the room, sir. Thank you.
Somebody saved me in the room at 300, which took us right to the bottom estimate. We put 3 to 600 on.
We're at bottom estimate only at 300 in the room, 20, let's see. At £300 and selling.
And there it was, £300. So on the bottom estimate, so it was in the threshold that we wanted, and so it does go to show that the glaze problems, I think, were a reason for the affected price. Another thing we talked about last week was Jamie's record, which, if you remember, was 750 for a long case clock. So we were talking about cameras and weapons, that sort of thing. What we did overlook was the musical instruments, and look what happened with this violin.
375 violin in modern soft case, label Pietro Messeri, and we're online at 850.
Starts with an internet bed of 850, so straight away it's broken his record. You can see he starts fidgeting a bit there, he's getting excited.
You're on the phone, Jay.
Telephone's coming in.
850, I need 900. 950, 1,000, 1,000.
Broke £1,000, so it's into 4 figures.
1,002. I've got 1,001 on the phone. I need 1,200 from the net. Looking for 1,200. 1,100 and selling them.
1,100. He's broke his record, but smashed his record, and that really is a good feeling. It's these little personal goals. Now to the Judge Gary Roller Crown Derby service. This medley of lots, 6 lots we've got.
Lot 214 now is the first of the Judge Gary lots. Breakfast cup and saucer, this one.
I was quite nervous at this point because I knew there's a lot of interest. We had 2 phone bidders. We'd sold bits of it in the past, so I knew prices generally are very good. So you're nervous because you want it to go well.
Will they be? Start me 1,000 bottom estimate. 1,000 to start. £800, and if you wish, let's get on. 800 were bid, 850, let's see. Bids at 800, 850, let's see. Go to the first telephone then with Jane. 850 we've got, 900, let's see. Still with the internet, 850, 900 Jane.
So yeah, the first cup and sauce, a bit of a slow starter. I think people are trying to get a feel for where things are. Nobody obviously wants to overbid on things, so they're just waiting to see how things are going.
1,001. 1,002. 1,003. 1,004.
Momentum starting to pick up there.
1,005. 1,006. 1,007. 1,006 with the first telephone to the second with Steve. 1,007. 1,008. With the 2 telephones now. 1,009. 2,000. 2,002. 2002. 2004, Jane. 2006. At 2004 then, with the first telephone, 2006 we're looking for. At £2,400 and selling.
So if you remember, you had the dessert compote. That was one of only 2 in existence, so really rare. So we've got rarity, quality, desirability. These are all factors that create value.
2008 in the room then, looking for 3,000. At £2,800 and selling. Go sir, 37, thank you.
With just 4 plates left to go, this is how things went.
1,004 and selling. At £1,300 and selling. £1,400 on the telephone again. At £1,300 and selling.
So yeah, as you can see, a pretty strong combined price, and that's before you even think about the premium. So let's add on the premium. So altogether, pretty good price for what really is a part dinner service. If you had your friends around with that, you could all share the meal together, but then you'd have to take it in turns to have coffee. That's it for looking at this sale then. I do realise I've missed a couple of items. I'll put those up at the end so you can see the prices. If you've watched all 3 episodes, thanks ever so much. Don't forget to subscribe, and it is free. If you don't want to miss any future episodes, you can also click the little bell next to the subscription button. I'll be uploading a video next week, probably on Saturday, and I'll try and upload every Saturday thereafter. See you then.